The Sketch by Olga Sorokina. All rights reserved. Introduction, where the main message of the book is put forward and words of gratitude are said. Word of introduction from the author. To my students. Hello, my dear readers! I am extremely glad to get in touch with you on the pages of this book, where I am going to tell you about freehand sketching, a unique skill which is so important to all designers. I will show you basic hand rendering techniques and demonstrate my favorite materials that I use in my everyday sketching. There are chapters that you will find particularly interesting, like the Masters, where I'm going to reveal some of the secrets of freehand sketching techniques used by some of the greatest sketching artists. This knowledge will form a solid theoretical and practical basis on which you will be able to build your own original style. This book will enable you to represent your interior ideas in a new, completely spontaneous, freehand way. This material will provide you with a step-by-step guide to the amazing world of sketching. I wrote this book with a great inspiration, and I very much hope that you will also feel these positive vibes. Basically, this is the main objective of the book: to unleash your creativity, as well as to inspire you, to get across to you my love for the art of sketching and perspective, and, on the whole, to introduce you to the exquisite aesthetic of hand rendering and skills that you will use in your interior design practice. For some of you, this book will be a genuine salvation from the overwhelming burden of computer technologies. The Sketch is essentially a printed version of my e-course on freehand sketching with markers for interior designers and interior design students. I tried to reflect here my experience of being a teacher of freehand sketching and systematize my knowledge in this field. It is interesting that among my students there are not only interior designers and architects, but also florists, stylists, fashion designers, and other creative professionals. I also discovered that even economists, lawyers, diplomats, and other professionals who were eager to try themselves in interior design also found this e-course extremely helpful and were able to achieve spectacular results. During my workshops and real-life courses, a lot of ideas were generated that were easy to put in action, and it is time for me to share them with you in this book. My experience as an interior design student in St. Petersburg Stieglitz State Academy of Art and Design is also reflected here, as well as more than 7 years of working as an interior designer for private clients and companies. I can honestly say that this book is the essence of my skills and knowledge in sketching, and I'm so happy to share them with you. This book is packed with step-by-step recipes of well-done sketches that are accompanied by richly illustrated material. I hope that having read this book, some of you will be able to find an interesting job, refresh their approach to the interior design projects, or successfully graduate from a design school or be able to enter their dream university. And everyone, I'm convinced, will fall in love with interior sketching and will gradually start making progress in this field. I'm sure there are people, and maybe you are one of them, who are daydreaming about mastering a new creative profession, and sketching will definitely help them boost their talent and advance the process of becoming the best version of themselves. Last but not least, sketching will provide you with a much more efficient and faster way to convey your ideas. So, my main message to you is this: even if you have never drawn before, you are more than capable of producing stunning sketches. Have no doubt about that. In making your first baby steps in sketching, you will benefit enormously from precise guidance and proven methodology presented in this book by dividing your creative path into milestones, which will eventually, but undoubtedly, lead you to your goals. So please give me a hand and I will guide you to the wonderful world of sketching. On this path, you are going to meet great masters of hand rendering and freehand sketching and get acquainted with drawing techniques, which will help you become a real professional. This book will encourage you to draw and will help you to overcome any fears of drawing that many of you no doubt have. So if, while reading it, you feel a strong desire to draw, please follow it and do not hesitate to grab your pen right now, and welcome to the wonderful world of sketching. My dear friend, thank you so much for listening. You can get your copy of my book, The Sketch, on Amazon.com, and of course subscribe to my channel, new video every week. See you next time.